Tuesday, 27th of October. Got a phone call in the morning saying there was a complimentary breakfast for us, which Mary decided to bring us 3 croissants and 3 cappuccinos, which was a very nice gesture. We caught the subway down to the Ottaviano stop and came out where we signed up for our Vatican tour. We had a guide walk us up to the edge of Vatican City, where we met our next tour guide, Antoine. He gave us a nice introduction of the square, and then we walked down to receive our headsets. After waiting there for about 10 minutes, we headed to the Vatican Museum. Once we passed security, he bought our tickets, where I got a further €5 off for being a student, and we walked into a hall full of sculptures, then up the stairs and out to an open courtyard. We stopped out the front of 3 posts showing the pictures inside the Sistine Chapel. We stood there for 30 minutes where he spoke about the chapel, where I almost fainted of heat exhaustion, literally. It was very educational though. The reason he spoke about the chapel outside is because it's supposed to be silence inside. On the way to the chapel, we walked through corridors full of old maps and stitching done centuries ago. The ceilings and delicates were absolutely amazing, and when we reached the chapel, the amazing continued. The Sistine Chapel is full of Michelangelo paintings, including his famous fresco and the painting of the Last Judgment on one of the main walls. It was very crowded, which meant Antoine was able to speak in a few more words about the painting and where the chimney is put during conclave, which was an interesting fact to learn. Fortunately, that brought us to the end of the tour. He led us outside of the entrance of St. Peter's Basilica and we gave back our headsets. We decided to head to the tombs of the previous popes first, which was pretty interesting. There were men rushing around saying, no photo please, which was unfortunate. I saw tombs of John Paul I, John Paul II and other popes as well. After seeing that, we saw some Swiss guards, where I got some awesome shots. Although I thought they would be tough, sexy Swiss guards, but they didn't turn out that way. Weak men wearing glasses. We entered St. Peter's Basilica, which was absolutely beautiful. It was huge and amazing and unexplainable really. It's like Christianity is being thrown at your face, which was nice. There was one room that had a list of every pope that had ever been, which was incredible. walking around there, I didn't want to leave. But we headed for St. Peter's Square. Once again, another obelisk lay in the middle. We tried to find the block that was in Angels and Demons, but it was blocked off. We then filled up our bottle at the tap. Every fountain in Rome is pure spring water from the mountains. We grabbed a gelato from Old Bridge Gelato, which Antoine said was the best gelato in Rome. €2 bought us 2 huge scoops, which we ate in the middle of St. Markets near the Vatican. We then headed for Castel de St. Angelo. I thought the bridge was absolutely amazing, with all the sculptures of angels. We didn't go inside because we figured it was just another museum, so we had a little rest outside on the bridge. We walked to a great shopping street, although our feet were buggered. The only thing we bought were Italian Uno cards, which Dad thought was a necessity. Caught the subway back to the terminal, walked home and started the Rome Uno Championship. As always, championships go to 1,000, so when Dad passed the 500 mark, we had takeaway pizza just down the road. While eating our pizza, we watched an episode of Desperate Housewives, then Angels and Demons, but I fell asleep before it ended.